The Southern African Development Community is an intergovernmental organization headquartered in Gaborone, Botswana. Its goal is to further regional socio-economic cooperation and integration as well as political and security cooperation among 16 countries in Southern Africa. As of 2020, SADC has 16 member states. The Union of Comoros was admitted into SADC at the 37th SADC Summit of Heads of State and Government held in Pretoria, South Africa in 2017, bringing the total number of member states to 16. Additionally, Burundi has requested to join. The origins of SADC are in the 1960s and 1970s, when the leaders of majority-ruled countries and national liberation movements coordinated their political, diplomatic and military struggles to bring an end to colonial and white minority rule in Southern Africa. The immediate forerunner of the political and security cooperation leg of today's SADC was the Informal Frontline States grouping. It was formed in 1980. The Southern African Development Coordination Conference was the forerunner of the socio-economic cooperation leg of today's SADC. The adoption by 9 majority-ruled Southern African countries of the Lusaka Declaration on 1 April 1980 paved the way for the formal establishment of SADCC in April 1980. Membership of the FLS and SADCC sometimes differed. SADCC was transformed into SADC on 17 August 1992. With the adoption by the founding members of SADCC and newly independent Namibia of the Windhoek Declaration and Treaty establishing SADC, the 1992 SADC provided for both socio-economic cooperation and political and security cooperation. In reality, the FLS was dissolved only in 1994, after South Africa's first democratic elections. Subsequent efforts to place political and security cooperation on a firm institutional footing under SADC's umbrella failed. On 14 August 2001, the 1992 SADC Treaty was amended. The amendment heralded the overhaul of the structures, policies and procedures of SADC, a process which is ongoing. One of the changes is that political and security cooperation is institutionalized in the organ on politics, defense and security, one of the principal SADC bodies. It is subject to the oversight of the organization's supreme body, the Summit, which comprises the heads of state or government. The organization holds its own multi-sport event in the form of the SADC Games, which was first held in 2004 in Maputo, originally planned for an earlier date in Malawi and Lesotho. Organizational issues led to abandonment of the plan and the SADC issuing a fine of $100,000 against Malawi. The first event in 2004 in Maputo resulted in over 1,000 youths under 20 from 10 countries taking part in a sports program including athletics, football, netball, boxing and basketball. In August 2019, SADC adopted Swahili as its fourth working language. Alongside English, French and Portuguese, Kiswahili, a lingua franca in the African Great Lakes region, other parts of East Africa, and to a lesser degree, parts of Southern Africa, is an official language of Tanzania, Kenya and Rwanda and of the African Union. SADC has 27 legally binding protocols dealing with issues such as defense, development, illicit drug trade, free trade and movement of people. The SADC Free Trade Area was established in August 2008. After the implementation of the SADC Protocol on Trade in 2000 laid the foundation for its formation. Its original members were Botswana, Lesotho, Madagascar, Mauritius, Mozambique, Namibia, South Africa, Eswatini, Tanzania, Zambia and Zimbabwe, with Malawi and Seychelles joining later. Of the 15 SADC member states, only Angola and the Democratic Republic of Congo are not yet participating. However, Angolan Trade Minister Geoffrey van den Ende Jr. said in Luanda that his ministry is working to create conditions for Angola's accession to the SADC Free Trade Area in 2019. The SADC Customs Union, scheduled to be established by 2010 according to SADC's Regional Indicative Strategic Development plan is unlikely to become reality in the near future. This is because the European Union's economic partnership agreements with their inherent extra-regional free trade regimes provided for several SADC members more benefits than deeper regional market integration within the framework of our SADC customs union. Since these SADC countries formed 4 different groupings to negotiate and implement different economic partnership agreements with European Union, the chance to establish a SADC-wide common external tariff as prerequisite for a regional customs union is missed. On Wednesday, the 22nd of October 2008, SADC joined with the Common Market for Eastern and Southern Africa and the East African Community to form the African Free Trade Zone, including all members of each of the organizations. The leaders of the 3 trading blocs agreed to create a single free trade zone, the African Free Trade Zone, consisting of 26 countries with a GDP of an estimated $624 billion. It is hoped the African FR